What if the one thing your doctor isn't telling you about aging costs less than $1 and is sitting in your kitchen right now? After 40, your body changes fast. Your heart works harder. Your joints ache. Your energy dips. Your immune system isn't what it used to be. But here's what most people don't know: garlic, eaten consistently after 40, triggers a series of biological changes that scientists are only now fully understanding. And no, this isn't folk medicine. This is peer-reviewed research. And by the end of this video, you'll never look at that little bulb the same way again. Stay with me. This one's important. Welcome back, or if you're new here, this channel is dedicated to evidence-based health for people in their 40s, 50s, and beyond. Today, we're going deep on garlic, Allium sativum, one of the most studied plants in the history of medicine, with over 5,000 published scientific papers on its effects on the human body. Here's what's fascinating. Most of garlic's superpowers become especially relevant after 40, right when your body starts to need them most. Let's go through what actually happens, system by system. Chapter 1, your heart. Let's start where it matters most, your cardiovascular system. After 40, arterial stiffness increases. Blood pressure tends to rise. LDL cholesterol can start building up in your arteries. This is the silent setup for heart disease, the #1 killer globally. Now here's where garlic steps in. The active compound in garlic, allicin, is released when you crush or chop a raw clove. And allicin has been shown in multiple randomized controlled trials to lower systolic blood pressure by 7 to 16 millimeters of mercury in people with hypertension. To put that in context, that's comparable to some blood pressure medications. A major meta-analysis published in the Journal of Nutrition found that regular garlic supplementation significantly reduced total cholesterol and LDL cholesterol while leaving HDL, the good cholesterol, intact. And perhaps most impressively, garlic appears to reduce arterial plaque formation, the hardening and narrowing of arteries that leads to heart attacks and strokes. If you're over 40 and you're not eating garlic regularly, your heart is missing out on a powerful ally. Chapter 2, your immune system. After 40, something shifts in your immune system, a process called immunosenescence. Basically, your immune response slows down. You get sick more easily. Recovery takes longer. Inflammation becomes more chronic. Garlic is one of nature's most potent immunomodulators, meaning it doesn't just stimulate your immune system, it helps regulate it. Studies show garlic increases the activity of natural killer cells, your body's frontline defense against viruses and abnormal cells. One clinical trial found that people taking aged garlic extract had a 21% reduction in the severity of colds and flu, compared to a placebo group, and they recovered significantly faster. The compounds in garlic, allicin, ajoine, and sulfur-based organics, also have direct antimicrobial and antifungal properties, giving your immune system backup muscle at a cellular level. After 40, your immune system needs every edge it can get. Garlic is one of the cheapest ways to give it one. Chapter 3, inflammation and joint health. Raise your hand if your knees, hips, or lower back started talking to you somewhere around your 40s. Chronic inflammation is the root cause of most age-related pain, arthritis, joint stiffness, muscle soreness that doesn't go away. And after 40, inflammatory markers like CRP, C-reactive protein, tend to rise. Garlic contains compounds that inhibit pro-inflammatory enzymes, specifically COX-1 and COX-2, the same enzymes targeted by common anti-inflammatory drugs like ibuprofen. Research published in the International Journal of Rheumatic Diseases found that women who regularly consumed garlic had significantly lower rates of hip osteoarthritis than those who didn't. Now, this doesn't mean garlic replaces your doctor's advice, but it does mean that making garlic a daily habit could reduce the inflammatory burden your joints are carrying without the side effects of NSAIDs. Chapter 4, brain health and cognitive protection. Here's the one that should get your attention. If you're worried about memory and aging, after 40, the risk of cognitive decline begins to quietly increase. The brain starts to accumulate oxidative stress. Small vessel disease can begin. Neuroinflammation rises. Garlic, particularly aged garlic extract, has been shown to cross the blood-brain barrier, delivering antioxidant compounds directly to brain tissue. A 2019 study from the University of Louisville found that a compound in garlic, called fruarg, altered gut bacteria in a way that reduced neuroinflammation and improved memory in aging subjects. Multiple studies have also linked regular garlic consumption to a reduction in oxidative stress markers in brain tissue, the same markers associated with Alzheimer's and dementia progression. This is an active and exciting area of research. The science isn't complete, but what exists points in one very clear direction. Garlic is good for your aging brain. Chapter 5: Hormones, Energy, and Metabolism. After 40, testosterone drops, energy fades, metabolism slows, fat accumulates, especially around the middle. Here's something remarkable. Animal studies and some emerging human research suggest that garlic stimulates the release of luteinizing hormone LH, which signals the testes to produce more testosterone. One study showed that diallyl disulfide, a compound in garlic, reduced cortisol levels, and because cortisol and testosterone compete for the same precursor, lower cortisol often means higher testosterone. For women, this matters too. Cortisol management after 40 is critical for hormonal balance, weight management, and energy. On the metabolism side, garlic has been linked to improved insulin, sensitivity, and better blood sugar regulation. Essential after 40, when metabolic syndrome risk increases sharply. More energy, better hormone balance, leaner metabolism, all from a clove or two a day. Chapter 6: Gut Health and the Microbiome. We can't talk about health after 40 without talking about your gut. Your gut microbiome, the trillions of bacteria living in your digestive tract, starts to lose diversity as you age. This affects everything from digestion to immunity to mood. Garlic acts as a prebiotic, feeding beneficial bacteria, like lactobacillus and bifidobacterium, while inhibiting harmful bacteria like H. pylori, a major contributor to stomach ulcers and gastric cancer. Studies show regular garlic consumption is associated with a more diverse and resilient gut microbiome. And as we now know, a healthy gut is the foundation of a healthy everything else. How to eat garlic for maximum benefit. Okay, so you're sold. How do you actually do this? Here's what the research supports. 1. Crush or chop first, wait 10 minutes. This activates allicin. Heat destroys it if you cook it immediately. 2. Raw is most potent, but cooked still works. If raw garlic is too strong, add it to food at the end of cooking rather than the beginning. 3. 1 to 3 cloves per day is the sweet spot used in most studies. 4. Aged garlic extract supplements are a solid option if you can't stand the taste or smell, and they're well studied. 5. Pair with a fat source, olive oil, butter, avocado, to improve absorption of fat-soluble compounds. One important note: if you're on blood thinners or heart medication, talk to your doctor before dramatically increasing garlic intake. Garlic has mild blood-thinning properties. Garlic has been used in medicine for over 5,000 years, across ancient Egypt, China, Greece, and India. Modern science is now confirming what those civilizations intuitively understood. After 40, your body is fighting harder every day. Garlic is one of the most affordable, accessible, and scientifically supported tools you have. 1 clove a day. That's all it takes to start. If this video gave you value, hit the like button. It genuinely helps this channel reach more people who need this information. Subscribe if you want more evidence-based content on living well after 40. And drop in the comments, do you already eat garlic daily, and have you noticed a difference? I'll see you in the next one.